Okay, so here's a demo of the latest set of features that we have on the Mitmproxy. So I basically have these four websites: my website, the Intercept, the Royal College of Arts, and the Foundry website. So what we're going to see here is basically how I can control these websites from the proxy. So first thing you see here is that there's a Mitmproxy page that doesn't exist, right? In the real website, that I can come in here and I'm going to configure this HTML mode to XXX. What this means, it means if I refresh the page, now every character gets replaced with an X, which is really cool, right? So another mode that we have here is a mode where I can go to hashes. So what this is the hash value of those particular elements. This actually is done the X on random, sorry. So the X random means that some parts have X's, some parts have pages. So you can see here, this is an example of what will happen with the ratings. So we're seeing that some parts of the content have an X and the other part of the content have the normal content. Now, this is the hashes I was talking about. So this bit here is when I refresh. Now we'll see this is all the unique hashes that we have per page, right? And now if we go to the next mode, is we have hashes random. As before, what we have now here is that every other thing you have a hash or you have the text. Now, let's go to Intercept, which is a website, and now of news. So now again, we go here, we got the page that allows to control this, and we're going to go into the mode of X random, so you get to see. So basically, this means that some parts are X, other parts have the real content, right? So you can see the title was mapped and some of the titles are blocked. This is random at this stage. This is just literally evaluating and this is a way to develop technology. So you get to see here, there you go, the MITM box. Cool. So now we're basically going to refresh this, and now we see that we have, again, a number of hashes in there and actually content. So you can see the hashes being placed in multiple things, and then where you got some text, and then you have the hashes, there's the text, there's the hashes, and the hash is where we control, and we're going to create the semantic graph. So let's just take a look at the RSA website. You can start to see the pattern here. We go to this admin console, we pick the mode. In this case, I'm going to pick all the X's, so you get to see that on the website. If I refresh the site now, but the point here is you can see how complex websites also are handled, and that's the kind of exercise here. The exercise here is to show that we can rebuild the content and we can rebuild everything and manipulate it and put it back the way it was in a way that all the UI is actually effective. So you can see here now we got some content and some hashes. There's the hash, right? And there's the content, and there's some more content, and the hash there. If I go into the article, then you'll see that, again, same thing. There's a hash, and then there's some content and some hash in the middle. Finally, let's just look at the Foundry website. So here again, I go to Mitmproxy. There, I'm going to select a particular mode. I'm going to go to hashes on random, and then same thing. And again, I'll go to the page, and you see that now there's some content, and the other one's being replaced by the hashes. And again, you see different types of websites. They're all working really nicely, decent speed, and you can see all the text being replaced